My name's Eric Roberts, and I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I've been an architect here in town for about 15 years. So I first heard about solar when I was in school studying to be an architect, and something we'd had our eye on at the house for quite a while until it became financially feasible for us to do something with it. So this house has an interesting electrical story. Our first summer when we moved in, I had a bill in July that was over $600 for electrical. After a year, we were at least able to go on equal pay, but that was still at $450 a month that was coming out of my pocket just to keep the air conditioning running. Dealing with Freedom Forever when they showed up at the door it started as a typical door approach. I'm sure it's happened out to most people. When someone shows up at your door, and I was busy doing something else. And when I talked to Jared, he was not pushy. He said if we could come back another time, I could leave you some information. But I thought I would ask him some questions because I knew enough about solar from the commercial side, and I was going to check him on his data. It was questions. He would answer to the best of his ability. He didn't overdo anything that he talked about and overpromise anything. I was very happy with that it wasn't high pressure, that it wasn't you have to do this today because it's the summer blowout. It was done at my pace, at what I could understand and what I was ready to do, and I loved that. One of the things we appreciated about Freedom Forever was during the design process, there was some aesthetic concerns with the layout of the panels on the roof. They actually moved the layout and changed the layout to be something that my wife would like and still get the electrical production that we needed on the home, and that was fantastic for us. So the installation process was really straightforward. Once we had approved the layout, they came out and it took them a day, maybe 2 days max, to get the things installed. They did run into a hiccup that the inspector came out and he wanted something moved 3 inches off the ridge line. 3 inches on our roof. But they came out, they did it, they took a day, they had the crew on the roof and moved it into position to where we could get it approved and operating as quickly as they could. So it's very cool to show how much power we're producing. And for a techie guy like me, I have an app on my phone and I can show you any moment of the day how much energy I'm producing, how much energy I produced last week. It's so cool to look at it. And sometimes I'll just open it at the office and say, oh, there it is, still working, still going. I think there's a lot of decisions that we have to make day to day as parents, dads. The decisions that make a difference, I think, are the ones that are lasting and will hold true to the promise. Making the decision to go solar with Freedom Forever, I know was a good decision because the promise we made 18 months ago has been true day after day after day. And not only can my kids see the benefit of living an efficient and sustainable lifestyle, but they have more money to do things that we want to do as a family besides just pay a power company.